the concept that we are discussing this week is verbal behavior. Verbal behavior is defined as behavior reinforced through mediation of other persons, but these other persons must be responding in ways which have been conditioned precisely in order to reinforce the behavior of the speaker. So, because conditioning has occurred, that will allow verbal behavior to be effective in the situation. For example, when you are at the grocery store and you read an aisle sign out loud, that's an example of textual verbal behavior. But because one, you know how to read, and then two, like you're reading the sign out loud, it's going to help you find the aisle that you need so that you can find whatever you're looking for. So reinforcement has occurred, and now you're able to find what you're looking for or read the sign. Another example would be naming or describing something you see. That's a type of tact verbal behavior. So you're driving and you see a duck. You're like, oh, duck. Reinforcement has occurred because you know what you see. You've identified it before through either somebody else telling you, or you learned what a duck was and what it looked like. And and then behavioral analysts would use verbal behavior to they would use it to develop interventions to increase verbal behavior skills, and then also to improve communication skills and meet the communication needs of an individual. So I used to work as a paraprofessional in a group home for adults, and one of the adults I worked with she was nonverbal, so she loved coffee. So before I started working there, somebody had taught her, oh, when you want coffee, go in the cabinet and get the jar of whatever brand coffee there was, and show it to whoever, and then they will make you coffee. So whenever she wanted coffee, that's what she would do. Because she was nonverbal, so she couldn't speak, and then even beyond her just being nonverbal, she didn't know sign language, and then she couldn't write. So she used identifying objects to help us know what she wanted or what she needed at that time, and that was a form of tact or behavior.